What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Google Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Errol the True Spence Jr., IBF undefeated welterweight champion, superstar boxer, will take on Showtime Shawn Porter, two-time welterweight champion, current WBC champion, September 28th. In just a couple of weeks, we will be getting a unification bout in LA, Los Angeles, Staples Center, Los Angeles, California. With that said, the two held their face-off, on Fox face-off. They sit down. It's like a round table. They sit down and they talk about the fight. And a few interesting points came up. Errol Spence Jr. told Showtime Shawn Porter, he said, listen, you have what you call talent. You don't have any skills. Shawn Porter said, well, what's the difference between skills and talent? And Errol Spence said, skills are what you learn and earn in the gym. Talent is what God gave you. So you athletic, you have talent, but you're not skillful. You're not a skillful boxer. So Shawn Porter, then that's when Shawn Porter went on to say, well, we'll see what happens when I cut you. And Errol Spence said, the only way you're going to cut me is by being dirty with your head and elbows. Said, we all know that you're dirty. But he said, you have zero skills, right? He said, you have talent, but you have zero skills, point blank and period. This is interesting to say the least, man. I cannot wait for this fight to go down. This is the fight. Man, this is where the rubber meets the road, right? Showtime Shawn Porter has never been stopped in his career. He's only been dropped once in his career. That was against Adrian the Problem Broner in the 12th round. He's never been, dominated in any fight. He's lost 2 fights to Keith one-time Thurman, and he's lost a fight to Kell Brook. Both of those fights were razor close. They could have went either which way. He could very well be undefeated right now, sitting in front of Errol the True Spence Jr. And I want to say he could have been undefeated facing Errol Spence Jr. at some point, because if he would have won the Kell Brook fight, Errol Spence would have become his mandatory at some point anyway, just like Errol Spence became Kell Brook's mandatory, as Kell Brook took the IBF title from Shawn Porter, and then Errol then crossed over the pond and took it back from Special K, Kell Brook. This is going to be a hell of a fight. This is going to be, action-packed. I expect somebody to hit the canvas. I expect there to be a lot of inside fighting, right? I don't see a lot of fighting at distance, because I feel like Showtime Shawn Porter understands that he's going to have to get in close to win this fight. He can fight on the outside. He showed that he has boxing ability in the Yordenis Ugas fight, but a lot of people felt like he lost the Ugas fight, right? But the thing is, he's athletic and he's quick, so you have to catch up with him. Ugas wasn't able to catch up with him. Ugas wasn't able to close the distance. So thus saw Ugas lose the fight. I thought Ugas lost the fight by a round or 2, right? It was a close fight, but I thought Ugas lost, right? I think he just wasn't reacting quick enough. He wasn't closing the distance. Shawn Porter was darting in and out, and he was waiting for Shawn Porter to come in and dart out. He's trying to time him, but he didn't do much. He didn't make any adjustments, is what I'm trying to say. Shawn Porter can fight on the inside, as we saw in the Danny Garcia fight. He fought on the inside, he then bounced to the outside, he came back on the inside, he bounced back to the outside. So he can fight on the inside and the outside. And now we saw Errol Spence, obviously, he dominates his opponents. He breaks you down, he targets, he targets your body, he breaks you down. His body attack is probably the best in the sport of boxing right now. He showed in the Mikey Garcia fight that he can box on the outside. Now, I understand Mikey Garcia's styles make fights. Everybody's going to say Mikey Garcia jumped up 2 weight classes. I'm not one of those people. 3 out of Mikey Garcia's last 5 fights were at 140. So, when you look at it from that standpoint, Mikey Garcia moved up 1 weight class. Errol Spence, although he did moved up one weight class. He did move up a weight class. Errol Spence was clearly the bigger fighter, and he dominated Mikey Garcia from round 1 to round 12, point blank and period. He absolutely dominated Mikey Garcia. But he dominated him in a boxing, right? He outboxed Mikey Garcia. He didn't out-strength, out-size, out-muscle, out-physical Mikey Garcia. He outboxed him, outclassed him, sort of like what Floyd Mayweather did to Juan Manuel Marquez, right? Everybody was saying Floyd Mayweather was clearly the bigger fighter, and he was. But he didn't fight him on the inside. He dominated him with skill on the outside. So regardless if he had the size advantage or not, you can see the skill sets were different. And Floyd Mayweather would have beaten Marquez. It didn't matter what weight class it was at. And that was the case in Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia. So, but styles make fights. Shawn Porter's not going to fight like Mikey Garcia. He's far more physical than Mikey Garcia. He's bigger than Mikey Garcia as far as mass-wise, because he's not taller than Mikey Garcia. They might be about the same height. So this is going to be an interesting fight, man. I can't wait for this type of fight to take place. The rubber's going to meet the road. Something's got to give. Errol Spence said he plans on dominating. He wants to dominate Showtime Shawn Porter en route to becoming a unified welterweight champion. He wins this fight, he'll be the IBF WBC welterweight champion. Then he wants to go, obviously, the winner of this fight wants Manny Pacquiao, 8th division Filipino superstar boxer, to unify again because he's the WBA champion as he defeated undefeated Keith one-time Thurman for that WBA strap. So obviously the winner of this fight wants that Manny Pacquiao fight. Showtime Shawn Porter has a reputation for being dirty, for being rough, rugged. He blitzes you. He blitzed Andre Berto. He blitzed Devin Alexander. He blitzed Paulie Malignaggi, and they couldn't handle it. They couldn't weather that storm. Is he going to attempt that style with Errol the True Spence Jr.? I don't think he will have much success if he do that because Errol Spence is going to be able to stand his ground. He's accurate on the inside. He's an accurate body puncher. He has a beautiful uppercut. So using that style against Errol Spence I don't think will work. He used that style with Keith Thurman, and he had success because Keith Thurman is not as physical as Errol Spence. But Keith Thurman did have success on the inside when Shawn Porter tried to incorporate that style. He hit Shawn Porter with a few beautiful uppercuts and a few beautiful hooks on the inside that Shawn Porter didn't see, and he buzzed him. Now, if that was Errol Spence, Errol Spence might stop the fight at that point in time. He might close the show, right? So it's interesting to say the least. If Errol Spence can close the distance when Shawn Porter uses the style like he did with Yordenis Ugas, right? Does he have the footwork and the athletic ability, the speed to close the distance when Shawn Porter is darting in and out? But he has the accuracy and the timing that Yordenis Ugas didn't have when Shawn Porter is on the inside to land cleanly. So, and he has a beautiful jab. So, Shawn Porter stated that I out-jab everybody I'm in the ring with, and he does, but is it an effective jab? It allows him to hide punches and get on the inside. But do you want to hide punches and get on the inside with Errol Spence, or do you want to outbox him from the outside? It's interesting to say the least how this fight is going to play out, and I can't wait. But Errol the True Spence Jr. said, you have no skill, you just have talent and athletic ability. But that's all I got for y'all, man. September 28th is going down. Errol the True Spence Jr., IBF welterweight superstar champion, and two-time welterweight champion, current WBC welterweight superstar Showtime Shawn Porter will be clashing September 28th, Los Angeles at the Staples Center, man. Be there, man. If you're not there, tune in. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. Errol the True Spence Jr. says Showtime Shawn Porter has no boxing skills. He only has talent and athletic ability, but when it comes to boxing skills, he is missing that, right? Can't wait for this fight to take place, man, for unification. Has a lot of implication on the welterweight division, a lot of implication on the sport of boxing, point blank and period. So I can't wait till it go down. And I can't wait till the full episode of this face-off hits the scene. That's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is. Peace.